It's free. I just got in and walked. I just got on it. Let's go.
Good. Does everyone have their water? Did everyone eat before?
I just got in.
Just got
Yep. All right. Oh, wow, I almost forgot about my water. I'm got mine real quick. I just walked in.
All right, Jordan, I'm going to leave you to it. I'm at the park with the littles.
All right. Do I have co-teacher ability? Awesome.
You sure do. All right.
All right.
Adios. Thank you.
Right.
Oh, yes, we're at the park. You're right.
All right, everyone. Today we're gonna have we have David and Bethany teaching yoga today. So today is gonna be a day where we all learn yoga. So I'm gonna let Bethany take it over today. I'm gonna go ahead and let her spotlight, unmute.
Could you co-host David? Is that possible?
Yeah, let me focus. Let's see here.
No, maybe it's not raining. 2:30, 2:45.
There we go, and then I'll get David as well. Let's find him. There he is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mute everyone now, and I'll let you go ahead and introduce yourselves.
If it's okay, could you co-host David so he can share a screen?
Let's see. Make co-host. Yes, he is now co-host.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try to find the option for the participants to mute, and then we will get started. So we're almost ready. Have everyone mute all, and then Bethany and David, you'll have to unmute yourselves. And you can go ahead and take it away.
Just give us 1 second.
No problem. Give me a thumbs up if you're doing good today, everybody out there. Awesome. Give me a thumbs in the middle if you're feeling kind of in the middle of the road today. All right. We have two great presenters today. I'm happy to announce that we have some yoga for you. I'll let them go ahead and get started.
Can you record it, Dave?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Hello, everybody. I'm going to go over the schedule for our yoga day today. We're going to start with an introduction, and then we're going to do a warm-up. We're going to do some breathing exercises and stretches for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to go into our yoga practice and do a couple cool yoga poses, and then we're going to do our cool down, some stretches, and the rest at the end, and then some time for questions. So I'll start. My name is Bethany. I'm a volunteer for this class. I helped with the dance portion earlier, and we did Shrek songs. And I'm doing an internship with David, who's a yoga instructor, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Hi, everyone. I'm David. I'm also a volunteer for this class. You may have seen me last week. I think Coach Weber introduced me at the end of one of the classes, and I'm a 200-hour certified yoga teacher and excited to be here helping Bethany.
All right, so let's get started. We're going to start with some breaths, and David will lead you through that. So if you want to sit down, go ahead and do that, because you might want to close your eyes or, be relaxed for the beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and sit. Okay, whenever you're ready.
All right, so just everyone go ahead and take a nice, natural, deep inhale and exhale. And if you'd like, you can go ahead and soften the gaze or close the eyes. And I want to encourage you throughout practice today to pay attention to your breath. And we're going to ask you at the end what that feels like for you, but we encourage you to notice if you can hear or even feel your breath. If you would like to understand more of the feeling, go ahead and place one hand on your diaphragm and just inhale and exhale again naturally. And what you'll tend to feel is as you inhale, your palm is going to push away from you. And as you exhale, it will come towards you. So our first breath this afternoon is going to be one that we call the counting breath. And I'll demonstrate one time and then ask you to join me, okay? So we're going to inhale and count 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to do that 3 times. So as you're ready, let's inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And one more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everyone. All right, so just return to natural for just a second. Little bit of recovery. And then we're going to move into what we call the box breath. You guys, I think, have seen this one in some other classes. So, as I talk through it, Bethany's going to demonstrate with her hands so you can see the box, okay? So we're going to inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and then again at the bottom of the exhale, pause for 4. Okay? So when you're ready, we'll do this 3 times as well. So we'll inhale 1, 2, 3, and 4, and hold 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold at the bottom 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold 4, 3, 2, 1. One more cycle. Everybody ready? Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everyone. I'm going to turn it over to Bethany to guide us through some stretches.
All right, so if you guys want to stand up, you can do that. If you're seated, David will give the seated version for each pose. Okay, so we're going to start with some neck rolls, and we'll do our left side. So put your left ear on your left shoulder and look up towards the ceiling.
These are the same if you're seated, so just look at me.
And then right ear to right shoulder and tuck your chin. Left ear to left shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Right ear to right shoulder and tuck your chin. Left ear to left shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Right ear to right shoulder and tuck your chin. Now we'll go the other way. Right ear to right shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Left ear to left shoulder and tuck your chin. Right ear to right shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Left ear to left shoulder and tuck your chin. One more time. Right ear to right shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Left ear to left shoulder and tuck your chin. Good neck rolls. Now let's do some shoulder rolls. So we're going to go forward first, and we'll go up, forward, down, and back.
Again, this will be the same seated, but you might not get as much movement. That's okay. If you are not feeling it, just go ahead and try and visualize as we go, okay?
Okay, so let's start. So up, forward, down, back. Up, forward, down, back. One more time. Up, forward, down, back. Now we're going to go backwards. So up, back, down, forward. Up, back, down, forward. One more time. Up, back, down, forward. Good job. All right, now let's do some arm stretches. So I'm going to put my left arm over my body and hold it with my right arm. Okay, good job holding. A couple more breaths. Try not to hold your breath. Just keep breathing in and out. All right, now relax your arms and we'll do the right arm over. Okay, now you can shake your arms out. Good job. Now we're going to go into some yoga poses. Grab some water right now if you need it, because we're going to start doing a little bit harder things. So I'll give you a second. And give me a thumbs up whenever you're ready. Okay. So we're going to start with the mountain pose, and I'll do this standing. Palms facing up like this, and they're by your side, and your feet are shoulder width apart. And we're going to hold this and take some deep breaths. And David?
Yeah, so if you're seated, what I encourage you to do is sit up as tall as you can, press into both of your heels to help with grounding, and then go ahead and move your arms away from the body and have your palms facing up as if you're receiving energy. So just like this.
And now let's do some deep breaths. So breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, now you can relax. Next, we're going to do the palm tree pose. So if you can, you're going to interlock your fingers and stretch your arms over your head and slightly lean back. And if you can't interlock your fingers, you can just hold your hands. And David will show you another version as well.
If you're seated, go ahead and just bring your arms straight up to begin with over your head. And then go ahead and allow your elbows to bend slightly. And just reach back as far as you can behind you.
Okay, so we'll hold this for a couple breaths.
But do what you can.
All right, so breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in and out. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. You can slowly let your arms come down. Good job, guys. Next, we're going to do warrior one. So I'm going to lunge with my legs, and I'm going to do my left leg first. So my legs look like this, with my left leg bent and my right leg straight behind me. And then my arms are going straight up. And Dave?
So if you are able to stay seated and move your legs, I want you to also bring your left leg forward and reach both arms up. If you do not have mobility in the legs, that's okay. Just press into those heels as best you can and lift the arms up.
All right, let's hold this for a little bit longer. Remember to keep breathing. Okay, one more breath, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And slowly let your arms come down and bring your feet together if you're standing. And now we're gonna do our right side. So right leg in front lunge, left leg straight, and arms up again.
Same thing, right leg out, arms up if you're seated.
Okay, so breathe in and out. Breathe in and out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. All right, you can relax your arms and bring your feet together. Good job, guys. Now we're gonna do the forward fold. So if you're standing, you're gonna try to reach down as far as you can go, and you're gonna look down at your feet.
Give me a second, Bethany. I need to grab some water.
Oh, yeah, if anyone needs water, you can go ahead and get it now. And then we'll do the forward fold.
Okay.
All right, give me a thumbs up if you're ready.
Almost 1 second. All right, that should be. I'm good.
All right. Okay, so for the forward fold, you're gonna reach down towards your feet and look down at the ground. And if you're in a chair,
If you're in a chair, I've got a block up against my chest. You can use a pillow or some other prop that you have nearby. And I'm just going to put my palms face down on the tray in front of me. And just gently allow my torso, if you can see, just kind of lean forward. If you're not totally over the block, that's fine. The object is to just get as close as you can. And you can even hold the outside of the block if you need to keep it closer to your body.
all right, so let's hold this for a little bit longer. Remember to keep breathing. Okay, now you can slowly come up one vertebrae at a time, not too quick. All right, next I'm gonna sit down on the ground and we're gonna do the seated twist. Okay. So I'm gonna start with my left leg up over my right leg. It's kind of like crisscross applesauce, but you just put your left knee up. And then you're gonna put your right arm over your left leg, so opposite, and then lean towards your left. And David.
Yep, I'm just getting reset. So, as Bethany said, you're going to put your right arm in front of the body. I'm going to hold onto something, whether it be the outer part of your thigh or maybe part of your chair that you're seated in. And we're just going to gently turn the gaze toward the left. If you feel tension in the neck, you may want to back off a little bit. We don't want any pain with anything we do in yoga, but particularly with twisting, we have to be careful that we're not going too far.
All right, so come back to center. And now we're gonna put our right leg up. And I'm gonna put my left arm over and lean towards my right.
So left arm comes in front of the body. Again, I'm reaching for the outer edge of the chair or my right outer thigh. And we're going to allow the work to come from the core and gently turn the gaze over the right shoulder.
All right, when you're ready, you can come back to center. Good job. Let's see. Next, we're gonna do some stretches again. So you can do this seated or standing. I'm probably gonna stand up. We're just gonna do our neck rolls and shoulder rolls again, and then we'll do our rest. All right. So let's start with our left side again. Left ear to left shoulder. Up towards the ceiling. Right ear to right shoulder. And tuck your chin. Left ear to left shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Right ear to right shoulder. And tuck your chin. Left ear to left shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Right ear to right shoulder. And tuck your chin. Other way, right ear to right shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Left ear to left shoulder. And tuck your chin. Right ear to right shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Left ear to left shoulder. And tuck your chin. We'll do one more. Right ear to right shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Left ear to left shoulder. And tuck your chin. All right, and now shoulder rolls. So we're gonna go forward first. So up, forward, down, back. Up, forward, down, back. Up, forward, down, back. Now backwards. Up, back, down, forward. Up, back, down, forward. Up, back, down, forward. Good job. All right, so now you can lay down on your mat. And if you're in a chair, you can recline your chair. And if you can't do that, you can close your eyes. All right. David's going to lead us through something called Shavasana.
And Shavasana is meant to calm the nervous system after we've just been working out. So you want to lay in a comfortable position. Feel free to start on your back or on one side or the other. And this is just going to be a little 5-minute or so rest time for you. And so I want you to take a moment and just come back to your natural breath. Inhale and exhale. Good job. And now I'd like for you to, in your mind, consider a favorite person, place, or thing. In yoga, we refer to this as an intention, and we often dedicate our practices to this intention, but for right now, I just want you to think to yourselves about your favorite person, place, or thing. And in this moment, consider that we have an opportunity to be with ourselves and to bring awareness to our bodies, and we have nothing else to do and nowhere else to be in this moment. So just take the next few minutes to be with yourselves. I'm going to be quiet, and I'll let you know when we'll come back into the room. If you're on your back, go ahead and roll to one side. If you're already on your side, go ahead and begin to bring some small movements into the fingers and toes. And allow the top arm to go ahead and help you sit up. You can keep your eyes closed for the next moment or so. Just bring awareness to the breath one more time.
You're sitting there looking at it like that. Mute yourself.
And we'll go ahead and unmute everyone, and I'll turn it over to Bethany so that she can wrap it up.
All right, so you can sit up if you're laying down. All right, so Dr. Weber, could you unmute everybody? I'm going to ask a couple questions. So my first question is, what was your favorite part of the class?
So they'll be able to unmute themselves and they can raise their hands and I can pick on them, and then that way we can kind of go from there. So what was the first question?
Perfect. What was your favorite part of the class?
All right. Raise your hand. What was your favorite part of the class? Steven.
The poses that we did.
Nice. Give me a thumbs up if everybody can see everybody. Okay, cool. All right. Other favorite part of the class? Amanda.
The stretching.
Nice. What was your favorite stretch?
When we did like the arms.
Yep, nice. Awesome.
I'm having to work on that right now because I just got my second COVID shot, so I'm having to like move my arms a lot.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Get it moving, get the blood flowing in there. Awesome. All right, I think Larry was next.
My favorite thing we did Ultra. I like the Ultra. So it's better for Ultra. I like that.
Nice. Anybody else? Caitlin?
I do. My favorite thing about it is relaxing.
Yeah, you're right. I think we all needed a good relaxing day, even though we didn't know, right, until after class, right? Good observation, Caitlin. Jill, you're next.
Thanks.
Good job.
My favorite thing is relaxing because I think our power went out last night, so I couldn't sleep at all. So my stomach is very hurt.
Yeah, and yoga can help with the stomach.
Yeah.
Anybody else? I can see. Any other questions, Bethany?
I think Sherry has her hand raised.
Okay, Sherry?
I think got a little bit shaky, got a little bit scared when the parents goes off.
You want to show us your favorite pose from class today?
What's your favorite pose?
I don't know.
Okay, I have another question David wants to ask.
I was just curious. I asked you at the beginning of class to see if you could either hear or feel your breath. So how many of you were able to hear your breath. Raise your hands. Okay, put the hands down. How many of you could feel by putting a hand on the diaphragm or maybe your side? Raise your hand. Awesome job, everyone.
All right, that's all we have for you guys today. Hopefully you feel nice and relaxed and stretched out, and maybe you'll want to try yoga again.
Awesome job. Awesome job. All right, what questions do our students have for our teachers that you might have about yoga that we can answer?
How about the first, Coach?
Go ahead, Josh.
Stretching.
Yeah, stretching. Awesome. What's your favorite stretch?
Quiet a bit.
All right, nice. Do you want to show us with your arms or what your favorite stretch is? Not
Stretching.
nice. That's a good one. All right. Any questions for our teachers? Raise your hand. Okay, Steven, you have a question for the teachers?
Yes, David, how long have you been a yoga instructor?
So, I've actually been a yoga instructor now officially for about 6 months, but I've been practicing since 2007, so I'm very familiar with yoga, but I just started teaching recently. Great question.
Talking to Stephen.
All right. Any other questions for David or Bethany? Anybody else? Anybody I can't see raising their hand?
Caitlin?
I do. I have a question. How long you been learning for all of those things when you were in school?
For me or David, or both?
Both of you guys, actually. Yeah.
Okay, for me, yoga is really new. I've just been learning about it for the past 4 months. I would say I've done it before that a little bit, but I've learned a lot in the past 4 months working with David.
Nice. Awesome.
And then, so I went through about a 6 or, no, it was more like 8 month training program in order to become certified, and I had to do similar things just like this on the Zoom calls and trainings on different types of yoga in order to teach. So I would say it's about 8 months, and then you can go on to do more training after you teach for a little while.
Awesome. That's a really good learning.
Yeah, we actually have some other college students in here as well. Do any of our college students, Jackie, Cara, or Mallory, have questions for our students concerning yoga?
What was y'all's favorite yoga pose that we did today?
What was your favorite yoga pose today?
Oh, yeah, that's what I remember now.
You remember? You want to tell us?
I like the ones where we locked our fingers together.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah. Nice job.
Jake?
Oh, yes. Mine, believe it or not, was the warrior.
Yeah, cool.
Well, meaning the warrior, meaning for yoga poses that we just did, like just us, it was the yoga, but also not just the yoga warrior one. but the Warrior 2, I believe,
Nice.
I like. Well,
awesome. Card.
But if it's just, sorry, I was going to say that really I like Warrior 2 more than Warrior 1, but they're still pretty much my favorite yoga exercises. But if I would have to, pretty much if it was like just yoga poses that we did today with all of you guys, it was Warrior 1. That was my favorite.
Awesome. Kara, you have a question for the students? And then we'll...
Yeah, maybe would everyone want to do yoga in like a relaxing class again?
Yeah, I see some nods. Thumbs up. Good. Nice. Jenna, what were you going to say?
Oh, my favorite one is the butterfly.
Butterfly pose. Yeah, you know, that's a good stretch. Awesome. All right, Mallory, do you have a question for the students? And then you can also tell them who you are, because if they don't know, you're also an instructor as well, right?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I'm Mallory, and I'm also a yoga instructor. I like to teach to little kids, and it's really fun. But I was wondering if this was anyone's first time doing yoga.
Any first timers? Raise your hand if this was the first time.
Well, believe it or not, for me, like, of course, this actually wasn't my first time doing yoga, but it was obviously our first time doing yoga with Coach Jordan.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Our first yoga workout.
That's right. Yeah, sometimes we do the stretches, but we haven't done a full yoga class, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Great.
It's good to
very great.
Good to take some time to do. I like the breathing aspect of yoga, that you're really calming down. Go ahead, Jill.
Before asking the questions, today is Christmas birthday.
Whose birthday is that?
Christmas.
Chrislyn?
Yeah, Chrislyn's. Yeah,
Oh,
Chrislyn's
boy.
birthday.
Should we do happy birthday at the end of class for her?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Chrislyn, do you have any questions for the teachers? Where's Chrislyn? Do I see her on here? I don't see her.
Where's he at?
Athletes have questions for anybody else? Any other questions or comments?
Nope. Nope.
Nina, go ahead, Nina.
God. Sorry, there's my dad calling me.
That's okay. Go ahead, Nina.
You have to do push-ups or sit-ups.
Yeah, you do to get strong. Yep, to get strong, push up.
That is very important. The body to stay healthy. Everything.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, and you can put push-ups and sit-ups. You can add those into yoga sequences. You can add those into your workouts. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to share the screen for you, and I am going to show you a health video that one of our students sent to me. Once here. Hold on 1 second.
You're the best, Jordan.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You too.
All right, let me find that.
You best, Coach.
Yep. You're always the best.
He is.
Joy is our best friend and also a Facebook friend.
That's right. Yeah, we are friends.
The bestest friends.
Let's see here.
Everybody's got to be friends with everybody.
All right.
Yeah.
I found the video. I figured it out. All right. Let's see what our health class is going to teach us today. So we have a I Can Do It segment just for us.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Garrett Sykes, and I'm a junior here at UNCW.
I'll pause it. Let me get it so you can hear it. Share sound. All right. Let's see what he has to say.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Gary Sykes, and I am a junior here at UNCW. And this is my nutritional segment with Dr. H's class. So the topic I will be discussing today is bullying. And bullying is something that is very overblown in today's society. And quite frankly, it's something that we need to put a more emphasis on, especially in middle school, which is around y'all's age, and just having that point of just instruction on making sure we have the right steps in place to making sure if either ourselves are in good hands with the right amount of resources or the people around us in our classrooms. That's what I will be instructing on today, is what impacts bullying has on us as a whole, and then just some different scenarios that I will be educating y'all on, and just letting y'all see the different types of steps and a proper amount of steps that are needed in place that either help you being bullied or someone around you, either a close friend or just someone in the classroom in the same area as you are in. So just to start off, basic overview of what bullying is. We have many forms of bullying nowadays. We have verbal harassment, calling someone a name, telling someone they don't look good, they're ugly, they're fat, things like that. They're stupid, those type of things. And now we have, with technology increasing, we have, cyberbullying, which is, getting easier and easier to do, because you can hide your identity. And even though the words are thrown out there, you can, it's just easier to do instead of saying it face to face. Bullying is something that has impacted many lives and has impacted my life. I grew up in a tough environment where I was bullied myself, and I saw most of my peers being harassed as well. So this is a very, emotional topic for me. I'm glad, I'm able to give y'all the proper knowledge that is necessary to, hopefully help y'all out in the future. So this will start off with some basic, statistics. According to the National Center of Education and Statistics, 1 out of 5, or approximately 21% of ages 10 to 34, report they have been bullied during the school year. So given that it's around y'all's age, the peak percentage of bullying takes place in middle school, so which is right around 29%. So given, if we put that into a more numerical sense, that is 5 million people per year bullied. So it's something that has increased, every year. And also being increased is cyberbullying, which is now at 59% of being reported as the primary source of harassment. And 34% of the teens experience cyberbullying annually as of 2018. And these things can lead to depression, lack of confidence, lack of sleep, because you're just thinking up all night about what the words are being described to you, dropping out of school, or just, your grades just decreasing and decreasing. And also can lead to physical harm and even suicide. So self-harm, has doubled since 2008 and is now sitting at 18% in adolescents, which is, teenagers. And suicide rates have doubled as well from 2008 to 2018. And suicide is now the second leading cause of death among adolescents and teens. The main leading cause is accidental deaths, which includes like drowning, things like that. So, which is pretty, crazy if you think about it, because bullying is something that can be preventable and something that we can work on. And it's just glamorizing to see how, we can fix this. This is such an easy thing to fix, but, in hindsight, we still have a long ways to go. So now I'm going to go through a couple of different scenarios on what to do and what not to do if you see bullying taking place. So first off, I'm going to go off over what not to do. So let's say you see someone, that is being bullied in the classroom or on the bus or in the hallway or somewhere in the academic setting. The thing that is the most easiest to do is start, engaging in what the crowd is already doing to that person. So let's say a kid is making fun of her hairstyle. She got a new haircut and, the class is making fun of her for it. So the wrong thing to do is just do the easy thing and start engaging in that negative behavior. Calling her, ugly, things like that, calling her names is something that should not be done, even though it's more than likely the most common thing to do. However, the more challenging thing to do is go over there and making sure she's okay. That's something that's not an unpopular thing to do, especially in these times. And going over there and just making sure she's okay and just giving her that sense of trust that she has in an individual can move mountains, in my opinion. Then you will report this to an adult you trust. So it could be a parent or guardian. It could be a close family member. It could be the teacher, for example, or it could be like a guidance counselor. The sooner you get this information out to someone that you trust, the better and quicker those resources can be given to the person that needs them. And if you're dealing with a kid, for example, that's uncomfortable, and rightfully so, to express their feelings, because when I was being bullied, that was something that I struggled with. And the one thing that, when I finally got help, that the guidance counselor told me to do is just to draw pictures, express my feelings that way. So if there's a kid with a disability or speaking impairment that cannot rightfully express, or is just uncomfortable expressing his emotions at the time, just get a piece of paper out and let them draw out their feelings or things like that. I can honestly, making them paint a picture can give you a better sense of what has happened and help give it to the people that need it so they can give them the right amount of help as possible. And like I said earlier, giving that sense of trust to the kid can, form a great connection with you and him or her. And just, like I said, it might seem little what you're going to do, but it will move mountains for that kid. Because not only will you could potentially help that kid in the classroom or just his whole demeanor or her demeanor and just their positive attitude in life, it can honestly help them save their lives. Because, they get into these black holes where they feel like they can't go anywhere. And they feel like the only thing left to do or other option is just take their own life and put them out of their misery, and which is pretty sad. And I feel like if we use these proper steps possible, remember, do not engage in the negative behavior, do not engage in calling them names like the crowd may be doing, and going over there and just giving them a source of comfort and affection, and then going to a person you trust and giving them the right amount of information as possible at the time so they can get the right resource and proper help as they may get.
Awesome job. All right. So we can go back to the gallery. All right. We can go back to the gallery. Thank you, Garrett. Garrett was in our health class teaching about bullying. He was not actually with us. He did pre-record that, so he's not actually here to answer any questions, but I can kind of help explain some of the things that he was talking about and maybe ask a question or two. So bullying is obviously really bad because people's feelings can get hurt when you make fun of them. And so those are things that we don't want to do. And if somebody is bullied, then we want to be their friend and we want to be there for them. Okay? And so the number one type of bullying is on the computer, saying mean things or inappropriate things online. So make sure that when you're talking to each other online, to be very kind, and if someone is bullying, to let a parent know or let somebody know. And what I do if somebody is bullying, you can always block that person too, okay? But always ask your mom, first, or dad, or somebody that you trust, because somebody, hopefully, if you get bullied or somebody gets bullied, we want to be there for them. And I think that's what he was trying to tell us, okay? So, any questions before
I do.
today? Go ahead, Josh.
You got a baby boy?
Yeah, I got a baby boy. That's right.
Yes.
Josh is excited. That's right. I'll hold him right here one day for you, okay? Awesome. Any other questions before we head out today? Yes, Sherry? You can unmute yourself, Sherry.
Okay, I think a bully is not right to do that, but the bully is helping the other band, not with the bullies.
That's right. Yeah, you don't want to hang out with the bullies. I mean, has anyone ever gotten bullied before? Everyone ever gotten made fun of? Okay, so if you get made fun of, or if someone gets made fun of, that can, we can take that to heart, and that can be personal. But we also have to remember that maybe that bully isn't coming from a good place either. Maybe they had some bullying done to them, and so we also have to be compassionate toward those people as well, and do our best at just trying to get away from those negative situations, and then also trying to be the light in those situations by trying to de-escalate things, trying to calm things down, telling people to breathe. That's when you can get your yoga in there. All right. Any other questions before we head out today, Caitlin?
Nope. That's my last question.
All right, Josh. Go ahead, Caitlin.
I have a question. Sorry, I have a question. When you're being bullied, I would just stay away from them. Mm-hmm. And if you stay away from them, they won't bother you as much.
Yeah, just don't give them attention. If you give them, sometimes if you bark back at them or say something to them that's mean,
I wouldn't ever do that. I'm not like, I have really sensitive feelings. I would never want to be around with people being bullied like that.
Yeah, I know. You have a very kind heart, Caitlin.
I do. I really do. That's true.
Mm-hmm. Right. Anything else before we head out today?
Nope.
That was pretty much it.
Any teachers want to say anything before they head out today?
I'm on my surprise.
Oh, you're going to tell us a surprise?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Can't wait to hear it.
I was in my hot on Tuesday. They have no leg, and I get happy hot, nothing. They have no leg, I'm happy.
Yay, everyone clap it up for Lauren.
Nice.
So you went to your heart surgeon and they found out your heart looks good, right?
Yeah, they had a problem from the leg in the picture. They had to like 3 people to get the picture. 3 people.
So there was a leak, but it's fixed?
Yeah. It's a leg. They had like 3 people to get my leg go. 3 people. Can't find it.
Okay. And then how many surgeries have you had total?
I got more than that. I got air tubes, tonsils. I did like air tubes, tonsils. And I got ear tubes, tonsils, wisdom tube, and heart surgery. So I got about like 5.
Yeah. Wow. So you've been through a lot, and we're happy that you're here with us. And
I got eye surgery. Made 6.
Wow. Any other questions or comments before we head out today?
Nope, I know it.
Jill?
Nail it. Because my birthday is coming up, and when my mom, me and Sherry would be during.
Awesome. You're gonna maybe lead dance that day for us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I don't see Chrysalin on here.
Yeah.
No.
She gone?
She had to go because she has something else to do.
We'll have to wish her a happy birthday next time we're all on, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
It happened.
That's all right. Yeah, we appreciate it, Bethany and David, our teachers, and our UNCW guests. Everyone have a great rest of the day. We will see you all next week for our usual.
Yeah, I'll be here this week. This week, I can't. Not Tuesday this week now.
Okay. Well, if
I'm here next Tuesday.
all right, well we'll see you then. Okay.
Yeah.
I would not be here, Jordan. I would go on Iron Banks this week.
We'll have fun. Okay. Hey, Josh.
Thank you.
My nephew got game night.
Oh boy.
I better go.
All right. We'll see everybody later. Okay.
Yep.
Thank
you, Jordan.
Thank y'all.
Party later. Thank you.
Yeah, that's my email from Shannon. I know I'm saying
That was awesome.
I can find out by your email.
All right, Lauren. Let me know. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you.
Thank you, Jordan.
See you, Caitlin.
Thank you, everyone.
Later, Josh. Later, Jake.